Duck Hunt is widely known as the game that came with Mario. It's won Game of the Year 0 times, and I've heard no one mention it since it came to Smash. But did you know Duck Hunt was gonna have a sequel? This is all very legit, by the way. It was called Duck Hunt 64, and it was gonna be a launch title for the N64. It was gonna be developed by Rareware, but they decided to switch to Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. But that's when Miyamoto turned to Rockstar, but they decided to make GTA 6, which is such a shit game, like nobody's even excited for this. But that's when Nintendo started to shift gears and decided to make a whole new console centered around Duck Hunt, and they called it the PlayStation. But then Sony took that away from them. But that's when Nintendo shifted gears again and turned Duck Hunt into a launch title for the Nintendo Switch. But that got delayed for like 20 years until like 2017. But that's when they switched gears again and talked to Sam Raimi about making a Duck Hunt movie. But that turned into Spider-Man 2. But that's when Reggie traveled back in time and talked to the dinosaurs about making Duck Hunt into a dinosaur. But they ended up hating it so much they went extinct. But that's when Nintendo HQ decided to talk to another alien race about making a Duck Hunt Galaxy. But that ended up turning into Hey Pikmin. So that's when they ended up reaching out to God in a possible talks of a Duck Hunt dimension. But that turned into the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but like the bad one. But that's when they decided to revert back to the Duck Hunt 2 idea. And they were in talks with Satan about making it. So Satan was all like, okie dokie. But he actually misheard him and he accidentally made Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. And in conclusion, that's why we have washing machines.